Openness. The word itself speaks of freedom, freedom of movement and freedom of access. It indicates an unobstructed, available state and suggests an invitation to the flow and interchange made possible by being open. We would probably agree that a person who is open tends to listen rather than assume that he or she knows what is being said, has a willingness, even an eagerness, to consider a spectrum of views and a range of options, responds to others in a genuine, spontaneous, even creative way, values awareness, and easily registers new information, demonstrates flexibility in outlook and in behavior. A person who is open comes across as secure, comfortable, and available for engagement. So we could say that openness is a healthy condition of the psyche characterized by the absence of such neurotic symptoms as being reactive, easily triggered by others, insisting that a particular point of view be accepted, narrow-casting fixed formulaic answers and responses, rejecting anything outside of a preset reality structure, strenuously resisting change. Seen in this way, the practice of openness is not just vital to personal health and happy, productive relationships, it is essential for intellectual and emotional maturity. Openness as a spiritual principle goes further than this. The spiritually open person is genuinely, earnestly curious. On one level, this means a lively, inquisitive intellect that tends not to settle easily for conclusions, especially conclusions based on unexamined assumptions. But as this curiosity develops, it blooms into a spiritual quality, one which might best be described as adventurousness. You know, explorers continually ask, where are we now? The spiritually open person not so much asks as lives that question. The wonderful spiritual teacher and founder of energy enlightenment, Tanis Day, coined a term for this. One, spelled W-O-N-E. She suggests that this is the missing question, because what, when, why, where, and how draw the mind to conclusions, but the question one, W-O-N-E, opens the mind to possibilities. Asking one is something akin to asking, what is the one up to here, or what is God doing now? But rather than expecting a reply, this question is more like stepping up to an open window. As a spiritual capacity, openness can bring us to the deep emotional resonance which Sufis refer to as the vibrant heart. It is described by the great poet Jalaluddin Rumi in these lines. They say that if you are sincere and calm, a window opens between two minds. But if there is no wall, no need for a window. Where there is no longer you and I, the vibrant heart comes into being. As spiritual openness deepens further, it becomes a self-propagating clarity of mind and an ongoing expansion of vision. A spiritually open being becomes increasingly aware of the transience of all thoughts and the relativity of all views. And this doesn't mean that we no longer have viewpoints or that we give up the delightful activity of analysis and synthesis, but rather that these begin to serve quite a different function. Mind becomes a frame on a continually transforming landscape. At the mystical level, openness is simply the boundless circle of breath, which, like all circles, is continuous unto itself, yet endlessly renewed each moment. In simple terms, it is pure awareness, the awakening into the eternal now.